A thread by Soul War. The horrifying, terrifying, really scary red mirage that is just that. A mirage. It's fear porn, pure and simple. Political campaigns are based on momentum, inertia. What kills the enthusiasm that drives that? Fear and doubt. Biden tanking? Mainstream media to the rescue. Oh God, I just knew it was too good to last. Why bother to vote if the Democrats are just going to steal it? Everything the mainstream media and the Democrats are doing right now is to sap your energy and destroy your morale. Happy and enthused people fight hard. Sad or apathetic people do not. The Red Mirage is premised on the idea that Trump will win on election night, but that weeks later, millions of mail in ballots will tip the victory to Biden. Can we panic now? Why? Why are you allowing people who hate you to manipulate you? Let's look at this rationally. How many people who voted for Trump in 2016 won't vote for him in 2020? Pretty much people who died in the last 4 years. How many people who didn't vote for him or weren't old enough will vote for him in 2020? We can guess. 62% of Americans polled say they're afraid to share political views. President Trump talks about the silent majority, and millions of blue-collar Democrats helped him win key states in 2016. The Trump campaign is far bigger now. The Republican National Convention was a clinic in enthusiasm. 4 days of unbridled Americana that unapologetically celebrated national pride while extolling GOP policies dedicated to improving the American way of life. The dichotomy compared to the DNC's race baiting and lecturing was stark and appalling. It's okay, they used blackface. Trump's been stealing Democrat voters since his first day of campaigning in 2016 as the GOP candidate. He's never stopped. Democrats helped him win in 2016, and now millions more who growl publicly when his name is mentioned will vote for him in private. There's not only a silent majority, there's a stealth vote building beyond anyone's wildest expectations. The Democrats are selling lawlessness and brutality as your new normal. We are witness to acts of mindless savagery every day by the mainstream media. Why? From Ian Miles Chong. Black Lives Matter protesters assaulted a black store manager in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania after mobbing his McDonald's. To remind you to be afraid. You can't stop this. We are inevitable. Take your meaningless and paltry vote and go home. Don't forget to wear your mask when you're alone. You got a nice life. Be ashamed if something happened to it. It's all designed to diminish your sense of self, to be a drone, just like them or else. They actually live here and have no idea who Americans really are. Amazing. This puts them in the same boat as the Germans and Japanese who thought us soft and easily cowed. 400,000 plus American dead later. Germany and Japan were in ruins. Their criminal empires toppled. We didn't like the price. What was there to like about it? But we paid it. So here's what every sane American, not cowed or driven mad by the mainstream media, can do to stop this madness. Take your meaningless and paltry vote and vote for the man who has consistently proven he's worthy of it, who works long days and nights to better our lives rather than his own. Give him a mandate along with 4 more years to send these DNC riot mongers packing off into the night. Red Mirage my ass. I know why the MSM is peddling that story, but why is Dan Bongino and others? Easy. He thinks he needs to scare you into voting. As I've said before, fear is a great motivator for slaves and people you don't respect. Be sure to like and subscribe, right, Dan? Fear is the mind killer, quoting Frank Herbert's Dune. You can't build anything meaningful or lasting off of it. We don't have to face machine gun fire or raging desert storms to vote. All we have to do is resolve to vote and then follow through. When you reflect upon what the DNC's fortunes currently must be, it explains why they're acting this way. Discernment is a superpower these days. I'm astonished so many don't possess it. It's been carefully and craftily removed over decades by our would-be rulers, along with shame. Wait, shame? Yes. Want to know when the exact moment everything became okay in the public square? 1 second after they successfully removed shame. It was a boundary on behavior that allowed people to self-correct out of positive fear. What we are seeing today is an orgy of self-immolation by people who have been taught and are encouraged to think any boundary on what they want or desire is evil. And now they've been given license to act out on you. Shut them down, November 3rd. Take the win.